A sharp Ruy-Lopez Morphy defense Steinitz deferred signals an aggressive start in Asian Individual Chess Championships 2025 Open Round 1, with Zhalmakhanov taking on Kodithuwakku. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight c6. Bishop b5. On a6. Threatening pawn takes b5. Bishop a4 played by Zhalmakhanov. Knight f6. King castled kingside transposed into Ruy-Lopez Morphy defense Steinitz deferred. Zhalmakhanov intends to play. Bishop takes c6. Pawn takes c6. Knight takes e5 and dominate the board. On d6 played by Kodithuwakku. Rook e1. Bishop d7. Bishop b3. Zhalmakhanov is planning to play. Knight g5. Queen e7. Bishop takes f7 check and dominate the board. Knight a5 played by Kodithuwakku. On d4. Zhalmakhanov is aiming to play. Pawn takes e5. Knight takes b3. Pawn takes b3. Pawn takes e5. Knight takes e5 and take decisive advantage. Knight takes b3 played by Kodithuwakku. Pawn takes b3. Pawn takes d4. Knight takes d4. Bishop e7. Knight c3. King castled kingside. Queen f3. Rook e8. Bishop g5. Knight d5. It is novelty move. Knight takes d5. Bishop takes g5. Rook a d1. On g6. Queen g3. Stop here and find the strongest move for Kodithuwakku. Bishop h4 is logical continuation as Queen f4. Pawn c6. Knight f3. Pawn takes d5. Knight takes h4. Pawn takes e4 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main variation. Queen g3. Zhalmakhanov is preparing to play. Knight takes c7. Queen takes c7. Queen takes g5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Bishop h6 is not the best move played by Kodithuwakku. Queen c3. Bishop g7. Kodithuwakku intends to play. On c5. On e5. Pawn takes d4 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes c7 played by Zhalmakhanov. Bishop e6. Kodithuwakku is preparing to play. Bishop takes d5. Queen takes d8. Rook takes d8. Pawn takes d5. Bishop takes d4. Pawn c3. Bishop a7 and dominate the board. Queen takes d8 played by Zhalmakhanov. Rook takes d8. Knight e3. Bishop c8. Pawn f3. Pawn b6. Pawn c3. Bishop b7. Knight dc2. Pawn a5. King f2. Zhalmakhanov wants to play. Knight c4. Pawn d5. Pawn takes d5. Rook takes e1. King takes e1. Rook takes d5. Knight takes b6. Rook takes d1 check. King takes d1 and take decisive advantage. On b5 played by Kodithuwakku. On b4. Threatening pawn takes a5. On takes b4 played by Kodithuwakku. Knight takes b4. Rook d7. Knight ed5. Zhalmakhanov considers playing Rook a1. On f5. Pawn takes f5 and take decisive advantage. King f8 played by Kodithuwakku. Rook a1. On f5. Pawn takes f5. Rook takes e1. King takes e1. Pawn takes f5. Rook a5. Threatening rook takes b5. Bishop takes d5 played by Kodithuwakku. Knight takes d5. Rook b7. King d2. King f7. King d3. Bishop e5. On f4. Bishop g7. On b4. King e6. Threatening king takes d5. Rook takes b5 played by Zhalmakhanov. Rook takes b5. Knight c7 check. King d7. Threatening king takes c7. Knight takes b5 played by Zhalmakhanov. King c6. Knight d4 check, a tough loss for Kodithuwakku, who resigned under pressure.